Hi, this is Eric Parts Doctor, and today we're going to show you how to replace the spin basket on your Whirlpool washer. These instructions also apply to other Whirlpool Corporation brands, including Maytag, Amana, and more. If you need to purchase a new washer spin basket, you can check out our website, partsdoctor.com, where we sell parts for all major appliance brands. Here at Parts Doctor, we only sell authentic, genuine parts sourced directly from the manufacturer. The spin basket is responsible for holding and spinning clothes during operation. It is used to let water in and out of the wash area. If the spin basket is damaged or broken, it may leak water and damage the surrounding area. The washing machine spin basket has an upper balance ring located here. It is filled with a liquid that moves around during the spin cycle to help balance the basket. Listen closely. After replacing this, it is very important to run the washer's calibration cycle. You can watch the instructions on how to run the calibration cycle at the end of this video. For this repair, disconnect power and water to the washer. To complete this repair, you'll need a spanner wrench. Open the washer's lid. Then, squeeze the handle and rotate it counterclockwise while lifting to remove the agitator. Next, insert a flathead screwdriver into one of the slots on the agitator cap and lift up on it while prying on one of the retainer clips to release it. Repeat these steps on the other side to remove the cap. Here's a side view of the agitator cap to help show how inserting a screwdriver through the hole in this cap will allow you to pry open the tabs that hold the cap in place. Using a 7/16 hex-headed socket, remove the bolt holding the wash plate to the washer. If you're using a ratchet, you will need to hold the wash plate in place. You may want to use an impact drill, as we have found it difficult to remove the bolt by hand. Then, remove the wash plate. Some wash plates may become hard to remove due to detergent buildup. If you run into that issue, you can either run the washer on manual mode with the screw removed and see if it works itself free, or slip a string under the wash plate and try and work it free. After removing the wash plate, you want to make sure that this gear here is not stuck onto the gear shaft like in this picture here. If it is, you will either have to remove it with a pair of pliers, or in some cases it will have to be cut off without damaging the drive shaft. Then, using a spanner nut wrench, remove the spanner nut. To loosen the nut, you may have to tap the wrench with a hammer to get it started. Over time, this nut corrodes and becomes difficult to remove. People often have to beat it with a hammer, soak it with penetrating oil, or even break or cut it off. Using a 1/4-inch nut driver, remove these 3 screws on the back of the washer. Then, pull the harness cover away from the washer and set it aside for later. Next, place some tape here to avoid scratching the frame of the washer during removal of the top panel. Insert a putty knife in between the top panel and the cabinet here. Then, gently slide the putty knife forward to ensure that the top panel does not get caught on this retaining tab. Here's the tab on the top panel that you are trying to lift so it does not get caught on this retaining tab. Then, repeat the same process on the front left side. Place a piece of tape here to hold the lid closed during the rest of the repair. Then, lift the top panel and slide it back until the rear tabs on the washer align to these slots on the top panel. Use a small chain or rope with S-clips to hold the top upright. There are 8 clips holding the tub ring in place. Using a flat-headed screwdriver, gently pry to undo the clips. You may need to push the basket to the back of the washer when undoing the clips in the front. Then, remove the tub ring. Next, lift the basket out of the washer. If you need to purchase a new spin basket, you can check out our website, partsfactor.com. We'll leave a link in the description below. You want to make sure that you're searching with the model number from the tag on your washer to make sure you were getting the correct part. To install, align the basket to the frame of the washer and set it into place. You may need to rotate the basket for it to fall into position. Align the tub ring to the top of the washer's basket with a large plastic edge to the front left of the washer. Then work your way around the tub ring to secure all the clips in place. Next, remove the rope or chain holding the washer open. Then, lift the top panel off the latches and align it to the washer. Next, slide it back until it latches back into place. Then, align the back panel to the back of the washer and reinstall the screws. Then, remove the tape on the front of the washer and open the lid. Align the spanner nut to the washer and screw it until it is finger tight. When installing the spanner nut, do not use Loctite or thread lock, as this will make it virtually impossible to remove the spanner nut again. Next, using a wrench and mallet, tighten the nut. Whirlpool says to tighten the nut an additional 3/4 of a turn, but we found ours is fully tightened after approximately 1/4 to 1/3 of a turn. Align the teeth on the wash plate to the teeth on the gear shaft and set it into place. You may need to rotate the wash plate for it to fall into position. If you are using the same bolt that you removed, you'll need to clean all the thread lock off of it. Next, put some Loctite here on the screw, about 3/4 of the way down. Then install the screw and make sure it is fully secured. Align the retaining clips on the agitator cap to any of the holes on the wash plate and press into place. If you plan on using the washer without the agitator, make sure that you press on the agitator cap and align it so it does not catch any clothes. Align the agitator to the grooves on the agitator cap and rotate it clockwise to secure it in place. Then, close the washer's lid. To run the cycle, make sure the washer is in standby mode with all the LEDs off and the lid closed. Then press and release the temp button, rinse button, temp button, rinse button within 8 seconds of each other. The washer then will confirm that it has entered service mode by all the LEDs blinking one time, and then the lid will lock. Then rotate the encoder knob one step. Then press all the keys 1 through 6. When successfully completing, the lid will unlock. Next, open and close the lid to initialize the factory cycle. When the cycle is running, do not disturb the washer or remove power, or you will need to restart the process. The cycle will run from 2 to 4 minutes. You will know when the cycle completes when the LEDs turn off and the lid unlocks. And that's it for today's video, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and comment down below, and for more videos like this, please consider subscribing.